Yo, my traders, what is going on? As always, an absolutely fantastic Monday morning. Listen to this banger. Alright, banana. Daylight come and we wanna go home. Oh, bro, I cannot enjoy every single day to the best of my ability. Like, every single day for me has to be the best day of my life, bro. Like, there's just no question about it. And you're thinking to yourself, well, dude, like, I clicked on this guy's video talking about wanting to pass any prop firm challenge, and he's there singing songs and doing a funny dance and telling me about living his fun life and all this and that. So, give me the value that I want, mate. Tell me how I can pass prop firm challenges. All right, guys. I feel like a massive proportion of you people are being sold a dream. I feel like you're being told everything that you want to hear, which isn't actually serving you, and you don't even know how difficult it is to really get successful in this business. Some of you have been failing prop firms for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, even 6 years. Well, I don't even know how long prop firms been around for, so maybe not 6 years or 5 years, but you get what I'm saying. You've been in the trenches, in the market, for a very long time. You've been stuck in Verdun getting bombshelled and blasted by machine gun fire 24/7 when every single time you go back to your trench, you're going to say to yourself, I'm going to make it now, I'm going to do what I need to do, and then you're still getting riddled with bullets, bro. Like, there's got to be a time in a trader's life where you stop looking at the charts and you got to do some flipping introspection. You got to genuinely start looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, what in the F am I doing? All right. So I'm going to try and make this as condensed as possible. But I promise you guys, if you follow everything that I'm about to tell you extremely diligently and you follow exactly what I tell you to do, there is absolutely zero way that you fail. There is zero chance of failure. There is absolutely 100% chance of success. Now, you might be saying to yourself, well, that's just unrealistic. Well, that's just this. Nobody can guarantee success. Well, I'm here to change the game for you people. I'm not here to talk about, oh, just get some risk management. Oh, just change your strategy. Oh, just be psychology. Well, that all plays a part. Don't get me wrong. But you've got to really hone in on this whole process. Because I can tell you now that if you're failing prop firm challenges, there is just a few things that are going on where if you change your perspective on a few things, and if you start to improve the way that you look at the market and also with the way you look at your life, everything's going to work out for you. Like, I can promise you, if you do this, it's going to work. But I'm not telling you it's going to be easy. This is probably going to be one of the most difficult things you've ever had to do. And I understand that you probably don't see it right now. You probably don't see how your actions, whilst you think they're aligning, they're not really aligning with what you want. And you're going through the same problems over and over again. And you think you're solving them, but you're not solving them. Guys, stick around for this whole video because I'm about to make sure that every single one of you will get funded before the year ends, or hopefully much, much sooner. That all depends on you. So let's begin. The first thing that I've seen in a lot of traders and also within myself that stops me from getting success is my overall perception of trading. Because we're so blindsided by the wins, we're so blindsided by the social media profit and loss porn that we see all the time. People are making thousands and thousands a day, and we're thinking, why the hell aren't we making that kind of money? All right. And I could probably bet that majority of people watching this video will have a little bit of success, have a losing streak, throw the strategy in the bin, change it up, boom, 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 that's it, finished. And the cycle repeats itself. All right. So the first thing that you've got to do is shift your perspective on trading. This whole business is not financial markets. It's not currencies. It's not Australian dollar in the 15-minute time frame. It's not gold. It's not silver. It's not this. It's not that. Do you know what it is? It's a game of wins and losses. It's a game of wins and losses. You wake up in the morning, you could win. You wake up in the morning, you could lose. You could wake up for the next few mornings and lose. You could wake up for the next few weeks and win. It does not matter. That's the first thing you've got to understand. And when you understand that, everything else becomes so easy. Why does it become so easy? Because now you're not so tied down to the intricacies of, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that. Obviously, you got to know what you're doing, but that's the first thing. Shift your perspective. Trading is wins and losses. That's the first thing that I want you guys to put in your head. Trading is just wins and losses. All right? Now, the next thing is that you need to make sure that you have an edge. Okay? You need to make sure that you've got an edge. And this is what I recommend every single one of you to do. Take a damn hard look at your trading. For the past year, few weeks, few months, has there been a time where you've traded something for 30 whole days, maybe even 60 days, or even, I bet you, probably 1% of you have traded a strategy for 90 days straight? I don't think most of you are prepared to sacrifice a quarter of the year to making sure that your strategy works. Now, I'm not saying you have to do that, but I'm just saying I bet you a majority of you haven't done that. Okay? Because you'll say to me, oh, well, I took some losses. I had a horrible losing streak. I had this. Bro, shut up. Just shut up. Because you don't understand that trading is just wins and losses. And you probably don't understand if you even have an edge. So what is an edge? An edge is having a statistical advantage over the market. Okay? And you get that by identifying patterns, by identifying key levels, just building your strategy. Okay? So once you've backtested 30 trades or 50 trades or 100 trades, now you want to go to the live market. And this is where it's so important. You need to forward test for a period of time, my friend. You need a forward test for an absolute minimum 30 days. And that's being very, very, very kind of liberal. I would say the sweet spot is 8 weeks. I would say the sweet spot is to do 8 weeks. Okay? And then once you've built that edge, now it's all about your emotional capabilities. Okay? Now, let's talk about how you are now going to get over the emotional hurdles. Okay? So the emotional side of trading is going to come from a whole lot of belief. All right? When you pair the first point with this point, you become an unstoppable force. Like, you literally become unstoppable. Okay? And I'm also going to tell you something else that you need to do. What every trader tells you is that you're going to need to be adaptable. All right? Because not everything works. Heck, bro, I got funded beginning of this year. I had a few weird months, and now I'm on the top of my game again, bro. Why? Because when I got funded, I was getting a little bit complacent, thinking I'm here, I did it, I got to do what I got to do, bash, bish, bash, bosh. And I wasn't thinking about how to continuously improve, how to have a rigorous feedback loop of information coming back to me to see what is working and what isn't working. How can I be adaptable? How can I do this and whatever? So you got to be adaptable. All right? But how the hell are you going to be adaptable if you're not being consistent with your approach? Okay? I should definitely have a point by here. Okay? Oops, a daisy. Let's change that to 3. Let's change that to 4. And let's change that to 5. Okay? Consistency in your plan. Okay? Because guys, once you've figured out that trading is just wins and losses, you ain't going to be so worried no more. You're going to wake up in the morning, take a few losses and be like, just wins and losses. Oh, pardon me, my allergy is kicking off. All right. Once you've made sure you've had an edge through consistent, 8 weeks of forward testing. Okay, and as soon as those results come back and they're positive, bro, you're good. You're good. You're funded. You are literally funded. Okay? You got consistency in your plan. Okay? You overcome the emotional hurdles through belief, right? And you stay adaptable. Right? Now, this just sounds very sort of simple and easy. Well, guys, I'm telling you, it is that simple. Right? Here we go. Belief to get over emotional hurdles. Okay? Well, belief is to get over your doubt, really. The emotional hurdles, that is something which I feel like a lot of you are already aware of. Okay? Now, here's a very cold, hard truth. If you're doing all of this and you're still failing, then guess what, bro? You're either not doing it correctly or you're fucking yourself over because you are consistently messing with your edge by interfering with your emotions. That's simple. There's no ifs or buts about it. There's no, oh, market was this, currency was this, gold was this, spreads are this, brokers this, prop firms are this. Nah. It's you look at lines on a chart and look at your life, and you let the charts control you because you ain't got belief in yourself, bro. You ain't got full, unwavering, unrelenting belief that you are going to be successful in this no matter what. And your short-term results you don't give a damn about your short-term results. Because in trading, guess what? Is wins and losses. So you're going to have bad times, you're going to have good times. But unless you ain't got that strong belief in yourself, bro, you're going to have those times where things, you want to jump ship and things are just looking terrible. Okay? Let me break down to you guys how you can also get over your emotional hurdles. Okay, this is a very big tip. Okay? Pardon me. Oh, my nose is really bad. Allergies are really annoying. Pardon me, guys. I'm so sorry. Woof, woof, woof. What am I, a fucking dog? Bloody hell. Sorry, guys. Please bear with me. Oh, disgusting. Oh. Okay. So, in order to get over your emotional hurdles, okay? Can't even spell, such as over leveraging, messing with stop loss, TPs, over trading, just going against your plan in general. Good God, I can't even type. Because of emotions, guess what you need to do? How many of you are going to tell me that you got to read a book? How many of you guys are going to tell me that you got to just be patient in your daily life? Be patient in your daily life. It's going to happen to you. Yeah, okay, that'll help. That'll definitely help. Okay, right? What you need to do now is stop giving a shit about what you want in life. And I'm speaking to the 16-year-old kid who's trying to be a multimillionaire before he's 20, stressing out because all of his friends are doing whatever, and he wants to be that guy because he's seen some videos on TikTok about wanting to be that rich dude. Or you're the 25-year-old guy who's just finished uni or has just graduated and is struggling in work to try and make something of himself. Or you're the family man and you're 35 or 36 years old and your wife is getting a bit stressed out because you said you'd make money and you're not making money, you're trying to make everything work, and it's piling and piling and piling. Or you're the 50-year-old dude who is stressed out because he feels like he hasn't amounted to nothing and he wants to live the rest of his life in comfortable luxury and feeling proud of himself. Or you're none of those things. And you're just a general, normal person. The point is, it doesn't matter where you are or what you want. Your success is 100% guaranteed to you. But it ain't going to come to you if you don't believe in it. Now, you may think you're believing in it, but I'm telling you that you're really not believing as hard as you need to. So, you need to write down specifically when you want this goal to be done by. Some of you want it to be done in a few months. Some of you want it to be done at the end of the year. Some of you want next year. Some of you want next week. I don't care what it is. You got to put the goal down when you're going to get funded. Okay? And you need to kind of have a general idea when that's going to happen. All right? Oh my gosh. And once you've got that there, you need to have full faith in it. And now, if you've still got these emotional hurdles, you are simply putting yourself right on the anvil, underneath the hammer, getting ironed out and molded. So if your problems are over leveraging, whatever, you got to put it in a journal, start introspecting, and start saying to yourself, why am I acting this way? Genuinely, why am I acting this way? Is it because I really want something? Is it because I'm stressed out? Is it because I'm rushing? Do I really want to be a trader? Or do I just want the money? Right? You got to put all these questions out there. And if you figure out that trading is what you really want to do, then you got to put down and see, like, why am I acting this way? And once you're able to do that, and every single week make it your mission to just get over your bad habits, improve yourself, become the best version of yourself, write down the qualities of the trader that you see yourself becoming, and you actively work on that every single day, every single week, I can promise you, when it comes to time to take that prop firm challenge, you will feel strong as hell. But the thing is, with prop firms and even getting funded, when you go to the next stage, like when you are practicing in a demo account and you go, you're practicing your emotions, when you go to a live account to practice with your emotions, you're going to get tested harder. And when you feel you've conquered that and you go to the challenge, that challenge is going to test you harder. And when you get your challenge passed and you go to a funded account, that funded account is going to test you further. And once you get multiple accounts and now you're multiple times funded, that accumulation of capital is going to test you further. So in order to get to the next stage, you got to be ready for what's to come, and you got to know that it's going to be pressure, but you're going to handle it. Because why? Because you got belief. Belief is the most important thing. If you guys are not waking up in the morning and reading a big, massive text on your wall that is telling you that you are going to be successful no matter what, you ain't really working hard enough. If you are not thinking about your success every single day, you are not working hard enough. If you are just constantly thinking about how it's all going to go wrong, then guess what, Billy boy? It's all going to go wrong. You got to do this on the left, right? And you got to journal what's on the right. And then at the middle of everything, at the absolute core of your entire being, has to be this such a strong and just indefatigable amount of belief, bro. Belief! It is the most important thing that you guys will do in this trading career, right? In anything, okay? Because if it is not ingrained in your subconscious mind that you're going to be successful, none of this matters. When you have this big word here, it doesn't matter what stumble happens. It doesn't matter what setback happens. It doesn't matter what happens because you know that you're going to make it in the end. I'm serious, guys. I'm serious. Once you shift your perspective that trading is just wins and losses, once you take 2 months out of the year to sincerely forward test and keep on going until you have an edge, and then when you're consistently trading your plan, you've got belief to get over these emotional hurdles and you're adaptable to market conditions. That's one thing I should have mentioned. Okay. Right? You're reviewing your process. You're making sure that, every single week you're doing what you need to do. You're looking at the end of the month. How could you have been better? What could you have tweaked? Don't change your strategy to ruin the edge, but give yourself, a little bits of improvement. And then the last point is you've got a big focus on risk management. I should always mention that first, to be honest with you. Once you've got a big focus on risk management, you're all good because everything will work out in itself. Once you've got an edge, once you have a genuine edge in the market, which is clearly defined by the parameters in your strategy, all trading is just wins and losses. I promise you guys, right? You might be saying to yourself, I don't want to do this. I want to do it my way. Okay, bro, go and do it your way then. Do it your way. No one's going to stop you. I'm sure the results you've got are absolutely fantastic doing your way. Guys, you've got nothing to lose by doing this. But you have a life to gain by doing it. Just think about that for a second. You have nothing to lose by doing this, but you have an entire life to gain from doing it. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be easy. You might have to have your own spin on things. But guys, I promise you, if you follow all of this, there ain't no way that you fail. If you're constantly working at something, day in and day out, and being intentful and looking at your weaknesses and reviewing and saying, I'm going to do it no matter what, and you've got that belief and you're ingraining in your subconscious and you're visualizing and you're being super intentful with your work. I don't give a shit where you come from. You could come from the poorest country in the world, the stupidest brain in the world, and you will see success. I can guarantee it. So, you can either choose to do that, or you can say do it your way, and you can continue struggling for the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Until you make the committed change to change yourself and ingrain this belief in yourself, nothing will work. And if you don't have that consistency in your trading to see the bad times through, you ain't going to see success. And if you don't have the emotional capability and the belief, you ain't going to be able to get through those periods. And guess what, guys? If you have, 8 weeks of forward testing that goes to shit, review it, change it, go again. If you have a funded account okay, and it ends up blowing for whatever reason. You did your absolute best. It was a success. That was a success in my opinion. And all it was some bad market conditions, or the market told you what needed to change. You keep on going. You put yourself on top of the anvil, underneath the hammer, and you keep on going. Belief and consistency, risk management, introspection, all of these things. Once you become super intentful about your belief and where you want to go and how you're going to get there, and how you're going to be the best person you can be and the best trader you can be, and writing down all those qualities and working at them every single day, like I said, I don't care who you are. You are going to be successful. Remember, guys, you've got nothing to lose but an entire life to gain. Now, guys, please, if you've enjoyed the video, leave a like, drop a comment. Please subscribe to me. I really hope I've inspired some of you motherfuckers today, because a lot of you need to get off your ass and start doing some fucking work. You're thinking that putting a few trades here and there and a little bit of review is all good. You got to stop smoking. You got to stop drinking. You got to start working out. You got to wake up early. You got to have that belief. You got to be the man, bro. To be the lady. Be the boss, bitch. Whatever it is, bro. You got to put the work in. All right? And I have no doubt that every single one of you are going to get there. So I'll see you at the top. I'll see you at the top. But trust me, I'll be waiting because I'm going there. I can tell you that for a damn fact about myself. I am going to the top. I'm out. And you are too. I'll see you there. Take care.